Namaste everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel Roots and Voices India. In this session, we will discuss what is drop command, why we are using drop command, and how we can execute this drop command properly. So as of now, we have covered what is truncate, and in our last session, we have covered what is truncate, how we can roll back those data if we have used truncate. Then we have also covered a lot of topics in SQL like where clause, table, data type, lot of things we have completed. So now we'll see what is drop and why we are using drop. And if I'll go here and I'll show you, so what is drop? The SQL drop command is a data definition language used to permanently delete an entire database object from the database management system. So when we are trying to delete some database object permanently from our database, at that time we are going for the drop command. For an example, if you want to delete a table permanently from our database, that time we can use the drop command. Similarly, if you want to delete a view, a column name, or like anything, at that point we are using the drop command. So drop command is a very sensitive command. So when we are using this drop command, we have to keep a lot of things in our mind. So if we are deleting this particular table, it is like we cannot recover that table. It is deleting everything permanently from our database. So at that time, only one way left. That is like we have to go for a whole database backup. At that time, it might be time taking, or it might also affect your business, your like day-to-day task and everything. So before deleting something, before using drop command, we have to keep these things in our mind, like why we are using drop and what all will be the consequences before using the drop. We have to keep all these things in our mind. So what all queries we are using? So the query we are using drop database name. So to delete a database permanently, we are using drop database. So drop table name. At that time, we are using drop table name when we want to delete a table permanently from our database. Then alter table name, drop column name. So you know what is what is alter? Alter removes all the data from a table, but it keeps the table structure as it is. But when we use a drop command, it will completely delete that table. It will not keep that table structure also. It will remove the whole table from the database. So like in your last session, we have already seen why we are using alter table drop column name. So that's being used because like when you want to when you delete a column permanently from a table, at that time we are using this drop column command. So in this, like we will see alter table. So we are using alter table because like we want to make changes to a table. So for that reason, we are using alter table. So at that time also we are using the drop column because like we want to delete a column from that table. So we are using this alter table and drop column combinedly. Then another is a drop view name. So what is view? Going forward, I'll discuss on view. That will be a topic over there in SQL. So before like if you have already created a view, so we can use this drop view name to delete a view from our database permanently. So these are the commands we are using along with drop, and to delete all these database objects we are using a drop command. So now we'll see how these things are affecting our database and our data. Let's go to our SQL. So we have already created a table. Okay. So when we are saying drop, so if you want to delete a database, so what we can write? Drop database. So now I am using, for an example, training. So I can give the database name. So if I will use this query, then it will completely delete our database from this system. So I'm not going to use this one. Similarly, if you want to delete a table from the database, so I can use drop table, then the table name. drop table. So if you want to delete a database, then drop database. So if you want drop database deletes a database permanent deletes a data sorry deletes a database permanently from the database. Similarly, if I am using drop table, deletes a table permanently from the database. So to you delete something permanently, we are using this command. So if I want to delete a table, then drop table, then simple drop table name, drop database name. So I have to give the table name. So I'll go and I have only one table I have created, that is calendar sales. So I'll take the calendar sales table over here. And if I will execute this query, it will completely delete our whole data list. Before that, we'll see here, select star from calendar sales. If I'll execute this query, so no data is here as of now. So if I'll delete this table, I'll execute successful. So it will show no, there is no table, such table. So in this way, we can drop a whole table. So if I want to create it, then I can execute this query. Then I'll come here, the create table query which I am having. So if I'll execute this query, so now the database again it is showing like the table is there. And if I want to ingest the data, simply I can run this query, insert into calendar cells, then column names, then what all data types data you want to enter, you can put it over here. Then if I'll again go and I'll check, see now you have all the data in this table. So in this way we can drop a table. So also what we have seen, like alter table name with column name, drop table column name. So for an example, I want to drop, I have already shown this one. Okay, so I can show you here, alter table. So we want to make changes in a table. Simple, I'll go to take the column name, table name. Then what I am doing, I am trying to delete a column permanently. So drop, when you am deleting some database subject permanently, then I am using drop. And drop, what I am going to delete, column, drop column. Which column I want to delete? I want to delete the profit column, PROFIT. So if I will execute this query, so it is saying command completed successfully. So if I will execute now this select star from this table, it will say, see, the sales column, the profit column is not available. It deleted the column. But the one thing we have to keep in our mind, so if you are using drop command, then it will remove those database objects permanently from our database. Okay. So I have not created any view as of now. But going forward, we'll see how we can drop a view. So once we'll complete that topic on view, then we'll see like how we can delete a view as well. So I think it's clear now, like how we are using the drop command. So if you have any doubt, please put it in our comment box. So I'll check, and if needed, definitely I'll bring some new video on those comments. Thank you for watching. Take care.